The camp of the presidential candidates of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, on Thursday reacted to threats by a former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, and former Secretary to the government of the Federation, Babache Lawal, to mobilize northern Christians to vote against him. Dogara had on Tuesday described the party's Muslim presidential ticket as one that is doomed to end in a spectacular failure. Lawal, on the other hand, described the same faith ticket by the APC as a deliberate plan to further create divisions in the north. The news headline has stirred mixed reactions among Facebook users, and some of the reactions from Nigerians that come across the headline on Facebook that the APC has already shot itself on the feet. If they don't use the powers of their incumbency, I don't see how they can win the election in the north. This is a self-inflicted injury. No one is intimidating anyone. Any political arrangement that openly displays injustice is doomed to fail. There can be no justifications of an unjust arrangement, because according to the response of the APC to these two gentlemen, Dogara and Babache Lawal, saying intimidation cannot work here because this is a political land space. Dogara Lawal cannot intimidate Tinubu on Muslim tickets. Okay, well, let people know that these two people are fighting for themselves, not for religion. Okay. Oh. The two men are fighting for power, not for Christianity. Be wise. Ibrahim, stop being sentimental and tribalistic. Go and ask to know if you don't have a President. Buhari himself, he rejected it. Yeah. If you don't know President Muhammadu Buhari, if you don't know, if Buhari himself rejected same faith in 2015, why did Tinubu accept it? So my friend, even if the two men are fighting for themselves, of course, we agree that it is just a fight. Unfortunately, my brother Tinubu have lost it already. They only want their name also to appear in the list of presidency, not to against any religion or enrich themselves, especially Tinubu, because I don't even know Atiku's agenda, since he has long been a pest or rodent who once served as a destroyer. Yeah, because they would say, oh, these people are this. Okay, why? Because I asked the same question. Since Buhari himself rejected it, why is Tinubu accepting it? If really it is not an issue, and come to the fact that the state of the economy now, the state of the nation now, as at 2015, it was not as even bad because it was Buhari that even complicated the issue of religion. As at that time, he said no, there was no way they could do it. Why didn't they remember Abiola time when he contested with a Muslim candidate? So they are telling us that these people, of course we know that all these politicians, none of them can be defended, but the truth of the matter is that once they are not being favored, they will say it the way it is. Believe you me, if it were to be Tinubu and those who are supporting it now, if really other people are the ones doing it, they will even say more than this, because we know the propaganda that really went through in 2014, 2015. They would have said what, but just that the whole thing is not favoring these two gentlemen. That's why they are speaking the truth, and that is the truth. They can say it. I began to love these two legends immediately they became the valiant defender of the Christian faith. APC want to Islamize Nigeria, but it will not work for them. For the Bible says, surely they shall gather. But since their gathering is not of the Lord, they must surely scattered. Well, if Buhari was bold enough to reject the Muslim ticket in 2015, despite the advantage of using Tinubu, then what made Tinubu so timid not to say no? We don't even need a leader who cannot even confront the oligarchy. Buhari not reject it. People work with Buhari, rejected it. Then why did he accept it? Buhari should have been adamant to say, yes, I want it. What are you talking about? Buhari had the final say, just like Tinubu. Buhari would have rejected it. Even if they are perceived to be fighting for themselves, I'm in support of them. The purpose of this endless fight is because everybody realize that with or without them, APC will still win. election. That is why they are fighting like wounded lion. Mm. Mr. Man, you talk as if you are god of election. Unless there is a perfect plan to rig the election by APC, and this nation will be in turmoil. Nobody is forcing anyone to vote APC during the presidential election. For those bent in working against the party, they should gear up and go ahead with their plans. One thing for sure, whosoever God has chosen can stand. Nobody can stand against the person. And you feel that God is author of confusion, iniquity, and selfishness. Dogara and Lawan are only acting a script. They raise the issue of religion to cover the injury of their agenda to perpetuate the North in government after 8 years of the present regime. What can be so insulative than that? They are feeling religious sentiments as if a known thief like them are truly Christians. Let them cross to PDP and face the wicked challenge that is enough for their party's doom. I can understand your sentiments, but we Christians in the North know much more about the reason than you, who feel it is Yoruba man and it is our own, let us support him. I am telling you, the issue is not about Tinubu, it's about our northern Muslims who feel they can manipulate everything in their favor and superior than any other ethnicity or religion. In my knowledge, Dogara and Babache are not even the people that started the religion matter. It is Muslim cleric here in Kaduna. When Tinubu got the ticket, they started preaching against it by the political arrangement. It's northern Christian that they will pick, and as such, they won't even accept that because they won't accept that because Tinubu is sick, and if he dies, northern Christian will become president, which they won't accept. So with this kind of public preaching, how does Dogara and Babache started it? People should bear it in mind with the fear of God that, and be sincere. Would northern Muslim accept that a southern Christian pick a Christian in any part of Nigeria, which will never happen? I am a northerner and I'm about 60 years old, so you can't tell me much about the North. We stand with Dogara and Babache Lawa. Some people don't know what they are talking about. Just like somebody said, oh, it is our turn, a Yoruba person. It goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Even some people from the South even know what has been going on and how this whole thing could lead to. What you know you cannot take, don't even make it a, try to lure it on other people. That is exactly what we are talking about. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.